Since Netflix is one of the largest streaming platforms worldwide, its content is ever-changing and incredibly diverse. There's something for everyone to watch, and sitting down to pick something can be a challenge. From nostalgic series of older eras to brand new originals, Netflix's science fiction selection is a treat for any sci-fi fan, whether new to the genre or having loved it for decades. With that said, let's take a look at the top 10 best sci-fi series on Netflix that are worth watching. Before we delve into the list, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more thrilling content. Number 10, Another Life. In the near future, Earth experiences a partial first contact when a UFO appears and begins building a crystalline tower above itself. Humanity attempts to establish communications by sending a team to the UFO, while sending a second group out into space through the use of a highly advanced spaceship. Both groups face their own challenges in attempting to complete their mission, while also learning somewhere along the way the aliens might not be friendly. When it comes to sci-fi, anything featuring Katie Sackhoff as a lead is at least worth a shot. Another Life might pull from a lot of different sci-fi series, but it is still an original series that doesn't require learning about years or decades of established lore to enjoy. It's a gritty series that isn't afraid of getting rid of characters, so sci-fi fans who prefer the main cast safe should beware.
There is no future for us in the Akaya.
Number 9, Roswell, New Mexico. Liz Ordeko returns to her alien hunter tourist trap hometown of Roswell, New Mexico, where stories and myths of extraterrestrials have haunted the city for decades. The series follows the tale of Liz Ordeko, who returns to her native town of Roswell, New Mexico after a decade to care for her father. She is reunited with her high school crush, Max Evans, who is now a police officer. They instantly connect, but Liz finds out through an unfortunate incident that Max is an alien with supernatural abilities. Their relationship goes through turmoil when another sinister and far stronger alien presence threatens Max and his family's existence, as they feel the whole world is against them now. For fans of alien lore, Roswell, New Mexico is one of the most ideal sci-fi shows on Netflix. It's a fun, traditional romance with a galactic edge to spice it up. Number 8, Black Lightning. Black Lightning, an acclaimed American superhero drama television series, captivated audiences during its run. Developed by Salim Akil, it follows the story of retired superhero Jefferson Pierce and his struggle to maintain peace in his neighborhood without donning a mask and shooting lightning bolts at criminals. By day, Jefferson serves as the impeccably dressed principal of a local charter school. He is also a divorced father with 2 strong-willed daughters, Anissa and Jennifer. While Black Lightning doesn't redefine the superhero genre, it excels in grounding its characters in a realistic world where the weight of their decisions feels more significant than those of other live-action DC shows. Black Lightning remained grounded and relevant throughout its run. This is a hero to unequivocally root for.
Stop fighting!
Number 7, Tribes of Europa. Tribes of Europa is a German post-apocalyptic series from the producers of Dark. It is set after a devastating event known as Black December, during which the world's electrical power systems failed, plunging the globe into an energy catastrophe. This catastrophe forced the remaining population to form tribes in the wilderness, fighting for their survival. The series follows 3 siblings in the Origins tribe who discover a crashed flying machine with a mysterious cube inside. This cube appears to have the power to change the fractured states of Europa forever, which is trippy, yes, but also makes for a very exciting watch. Those familiar with dystopian binges might find it's a mix of The Walking Dead and The 100. With only a few short episodes, it's the kind of thing you can watch in a day or 2 if you're really into it. Number 6, DC's Legends of Tomorrow. The first truly original Arrowverse show, DC's Legends of Tomorrow, took all the supporting characters from the mainline DC shows on the CW and put them together for a crazy time-traveling adventure. While that's how it started out, Legends of Tomorrow is now one of the most exciting shows in the Arrowverse, pushing limits with each new season. Unlike the other CW-verse series, this show isn't directly based on a comic book series but includes several comic book characters as part of the team. It's a crazy, hilarious, and heartfelt show that's a totally rewarding watch once you get past the first season, which is pretty much the only time the show takes itself seriously. Number 5, Lost in Space. What kind of sci-fi list would this be without a show actually set in space? A reimagining of the classic 1965 series of the same name, Lost in Space, is set in 2046 and follows the Robinsons, a family of space colonists who find themselves stuck after crash landing on a mysterious planet. Deep in the intergalactic unknown, the family must find ways to rescue each other from the many lurking dangers while trying to get back to their mission. Lost in Space doesn't shy away from the dangers of space travel, though, and there are many thrilling plots for the Robinson family to work through. The show premiered its final season in 2021 and wrapped up nicely, meaning new fans don't have to worry about any annoying cliffhangers. With impressive space visuals setting the scene, the series focuses on the characters and their relationships. It's a classic sci-fi adventure updated for the modern age. Number 4, iZombie. Olivia Moore has her whole life ahead of her as a medical resident, but then she gets transformed into a zombie. However, while this might be a setback for most, being a zombie works differently here. Olivia can maintain all her human-like activity, so long as she feeds on the occasional human brain. Since she works as a coroner, it seems like all her problems are solved. Then Olivia learns she can pick up memories and traits from the brain she eats, which leads to her learning about murders committed by other zombies. Based on a popular Vertigo comic, iZombie embraces the weird entertainment more sci-fi series should aim for. A zombie pretending to be a psychic to solve murders is an idea so wild, it'll catch anyone's attention. Though it starts out somewhat grounded, iZombie wasn't afraid to broach several risky topics, including seeing humanity learning how to coexist with zombies over its multi-year run. Number 3, The OA. The OA centers around a woman named Prairie Johnson, who returns after disappearing for 7 years. Upon her return, she bears scars on her back and gains the ability to see, despite being blind at the time of her disappearance. She begins calling herself the original angel, hence the name The OA, and collaborates with a team of high school students and a teacher to try and save other missing people from another dimension. The series has been compared to Stranger Things and praised for its mysteries, twists, and representation. The OA draws the audience in through its characters and builds tension through mystery. The OA explores the intersection of the metaphysical and the spiritual by focusing on life after death. There is a fairy tale-like quality to the storytelling that many will appreciate. Number 2, Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon makes death inconsequential and impermanent for those who have the money. Based on the book of the same name by Richard K. Morgan, the events in Altered Carbon happen over 300 years in the future. The main character, Takeshi Kovacs, is the only rebel left of a group that resisted the New Order, and he's been dead for years. That is until filthy rich businessman Lawrence Bancroft plants Kovacs' consciousness in a new body and hires him to solve a murder, Bancroft's own. With the technology to switch consciousnesses into different bodies, Altered Carbon has a unique ability to switch main characters without actually switching main characters. Case in point, Kovacs is portrayed by no less than 6 different actors. Fast-paced with an excellent storyline and stunning visuals, Altered Carbon is an exciting look into life without true death. Though canceled due to the rising costs of production during the start of the pandemic, Altered Carbon has 2 seasons still on Netflix to stream.
You just might become one.
Number 1, Sense8. Most of us just have to deal with being born into a family with siblings and cousins and the messiness that comes with that. Now imagine you are born, and you share a mind and emotions with 7 other people across the world. Such is the concept behind the Wachowski sisters and J. Michael Straczynski's Netflix series Sense8. It will definitely be the wackiest thing you watch on this list as a group of 8 Sense8s meet and band together when they end up being hunted by a mysterious and sinister corporation. With characters from all walks of life and from all over the world, Sense8 is an international story, but ultimately it's a story about connection, acceptance, and embracing who you are and the world around you. Beneath the sci-fi premise of it all is a story about humanity. If you like a video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.